Good morning, Miss D.
Good morning, Tanya. How are you?
I am fine. Thank you so much for agreeing to interview with me today. Tell me, what is the name of your business?
Okay, the name of my business is D's Top Play Cool Daycare.
Daycare. Yes. So, how long have you been in existence?
I started my daycare in 2002.
2002. So, now was that your first career, or did you transition from something else?
I transitioned from the Baltimore public schools. I was teaching in the Baltimore public school as sub as a substitute at the time, but there was they called it at that time. I wasn't a substitute. It was another level, and I was working with kids there. And I decided, after I left there, I went into the health field. And
Oh,
yes, I went. I started working in the health field at the Baltimore Public School. Then I decided one day, I was saying, I would like to work with little kids because when I was in the public school, I worked with little kids in pre-K and kindergarten, and it was very interesting. So I thought about if I could get a home setting learning environment for children, that was what I was interested in doing.
also, no, that's cool. So, technically, it seems like you just have a natural love for shaping minds of young people or just helping because you went from school to
Yes,
helping in the health field to
yeah,
back to working with these young
yeah.
people.
It seemed like that was the direction that I was going into. And I saw a lot of potential in these little children. How as early as 2 years old that you can start teaching children, their letters, their shape, even writing their name. And I was saying this was the way to prepare toddlers when they enter pre-K and kindergarten that they would be prepared for both for a public school education.
See, I like that, and I can remember stories of your young people being able to read and identify and say that and spell their names and things like that. I remember that
Yes,
years ago, just from you telling me different stories about how your young people they were so advanced by the
yes,
time they
yes,
went to kindergarten.
yes. They were advancing. Sometimes that was a positive thing. That was a positive thing, and also it could become a negative thing also because while they was prepared, ready to go, there was children in the classroom that had not had the same level of child care education as they have had, and they would have to wait to sit there and wait until the teacher taught the other kids, and
Wow.
that made some of the kids that was a little advanced. Some of the kids developed behavior problem because they weren't being challenged at the time, and couldn't take a pre-K kid majority of the time and elevate that child to a kindergarten because psychologically and age-wise, that child was not ready for kindergarten yet.
Wow.
So it can be a positive
And a
or
negative.
a
Yeah.
negative.
Yeah. Because now they're overly prepared.
Yeah, they're
And yeah, the
overly
school system isn't even ready
right.
for
A
them.
lot
Yeah.
of the other kids that had not had the same education that they had, previously received in child care, daycare.
Exactly. But even in your even in that, that shows how prepared you were. You know what I mean? So that's good. So was it difficult getting started? Like how did you have private financing or did you have to finance it yourself?
I financed in the very beginning my child care daycare, and also I went to different locations where they had children material books. I would go to thrift sales and I would buy books and toys and thinking by being in the school system, I knew how to prepare an environment that was conducive to children learning. And I
Right.
tried to prepare that home setting environment for the children, a pleasant and loving, caring environment where they could receive, education, food, playtime, where they could just feel at home. And also, there was courses that I had to take. When I first went into child care administration, you had to have 12 child care courses. And you could get them through community college, or you could get them through child care organization when they had different courses available. You had to have 12. And also you have to have license. You have to apply for a license. You have to become certified. And there, different things you have to go through. You have to make sure that your house is inspected. The fire department have to come there. And also you have to have child care administration also have to come out and check the environment and see is it conducive, for a child, for a daycare. Make sure it's safe. Make sure we have safe toys. Make sure the playground and everything, is safe for children.
Great. See, now you answered all of my questions because I was going to ask like what certifications you need. Did they have to come inspect your home?
Yes.
So that sounds great. So you still love doing what you do.
Yes, I do. Although now we have to do double instead of having 12 credits. We used to start out 12 credits yearly. Now you have to have 24. You have to have 24 credits,
So continuous
yearly,
education.
continuing education, and also they have unannounced visits where they just drop in, to see, what are you doing in your daycare? How are the children, being taken care of? The environment you are providing for the children. Are the children learning? Is it a safe environment? So you never know when you're going to have an unannounced visit.
See, and that's good though. I like that. I like that. So, give us your information for anybody that might want to, if they're looking for a wonderful daycare provider.
Anyone looking for a child care provider, my name is Delores Lawrence, and you can get in contact with me at 410-719-0070. And the name of the daycare is D's Tots Play Crew Daycare.
Thank you so much, Miss D. Thank you for taking the time and helping me with my project.